Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. We're back on our Tsardom of Bulgaria series. This is episode 5. In today's episode, we're going to be betraying my ally, the Byzantines, declaring war upon them to become the dominant force in the east. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far, and we'd like me to expand and conquer. In the last episode, we had to deal with the Wallachian rebellion. Radu, a descendant of Dracula, rose up against us. He was our puppet, but we couldn't allow him to do that. So we crushed him. We also managed to take Nicaea, funnily enough, from the Latin Empire who took it, and the entirety of Greece. But the Byzantines have sort of moved and pivoted further south. We've actually got another rebellion up there in the north they have to deal with against Wallachia. We've also made some defensive pacts as well. Serbia, Hungary, Croatia. We have a military alliance with Nicaea and the Turks. So we're going to try and bypass their alliances because they've got an ally with Antioch, Croatia, and Cilicia as well. So Cilicia, not Cilicia. So we have to deal with that. So we're going to be pushing against the Byzantines now, pushing over the Nicaean border to take their port city out. So this will be an easy auto resolve here. Philip is taking their control, and they've got an army further south. So once we secure Anatolia, Pergamon, and then Rhodes, we've defeated the Byzantines, and we're getting that one step closer to being the undisputed Orthodox ruler of the East. Let's fight this one on the field. 1240 AD, we're going to be fighting against the Byzantines for the first time. Boriel the fighter, Boriel the wolf, is having his first war against Orthodox comrades. We threw out the Catholics from Constantinople, from whence they came, and their Greek allies. We dealt with Wallachia to the north. Now it's time to deal with the Byzantines. The Bulgarian-Byzantine War has broken out. So, we have 2 units of spears, most of my army made up with swordsmen, 3 units of archers, and 2 units of cavalry. Let's make a strong, long front line. We'll move my cavalry further to the front, because we want to try and destroy, defeat, and eliminate the one general unit which is pushed and sallied out against us. But here is the Tsardom of Bulgaria. Fantastic units, if I do say. This Bulgaria series has been one of my most enjoyable of the campaign. I really do recommend Orthodox factions on 1212 AD if you want to spice things up. We're still continuing on our mission to reforge the Eastern Roman Empire and bring back Orthodox rule to the region. Alrighty, so let's start the battle then. Get everyone to quickly charge where they can. Cavalry, stay with the king. Boriel is leading from the front. The general unit can pin down, and then the others can flank. We don't want to lose them in the tree lines. They're coming to the right of us. Okay, so you never know. Sometimes they can come from behind. So we shall move slowly but surely, rotate and pivot. Oh, we've lost line of sight there. Come on. You stopped because you lost line of sight, which is a shame. You still need to push up. Where are you? Where are you, Philip? Yoo-hoo! Stop hiding in the woods. Are you going to get your big time now, Matt? Where are you? Ah, there he is. Good. Yeah, we'll try and surround them. If we had one more unit, we'll be able to utterly decimate it. Sort of reform here. Slightly, get around it. So if we put in the king to charge from the front, and everyone else can hit them from the side, Carve them down! Watch out, men. These are elite heavy shock cavalry. Battle-hardened Byzantines, loyal to the Purple Phoenix, but the Brown Lion roars and rises. If we can get rid of a general, that's going to put a huge morale debuff throughout the army. Should shake things up massively. And they're sitting back there with their archers as well. 24. It was worth the risk to move Burial up. 80-80, and the enemy general is dead. Fantastic. Things are coming up Millhouse. Things are coming up Burial. Burial's house. Alright, let's reform here. Where we can. We'll move my archers away from the tree line. Last thing we want is a bit of wood upon wood action. Letting our arrows and shafts sort of bounce off the tree line. Alright, I think it's time, even though we can't see, to maybe move up. I definitely want to pivot and flank with my cavalry in a moment. Because I reckon, from what we can see now, there seem to be some archers lurking further back. And I reckon we can deal with that. We got 2.9k to their 1.7 basically. So maybe pull further back here. Hide in the tree line. Get rid of that visibility. They might forget. Alright, let's move up. We don't want to be fighting too much in the forest. So we'll try and stay out of it a little bit. Keep my archers up and over in the field. Oh no, they seem to be intertwining. Whoa, okay, yeah, there we go. There's their heavy cataphracts. Or cataphractari, however you would like to say it. The Byzantines just generally look like they're more heavily armoured than myself, but it looks like they're pushing up here. We might have ambushed a spear unit there. They seem to be pushing in one line. Aggressively pin and push that. Yeah, slightly envelop if you can. But two spear units have intercepted themselves. And they're buckling. Fantastic. Our cavalry seem to be hidden for now, as they were intertwining at least one unit in there. Safe to assume there's probably more, so we'll push up with my cavalry. We've got to be careful, but it looks like they're trying to throw everyone on this left flank here. That they're wavering. Yeah, envelop that way. Get down here then. Even start the flank. It's going to be difficult with archers. But maybe just getting in there. Get the cavalry to start running down the exposed skirmishers. It looks like we're in the thick fight already. Alright, try and get those cataphracts pulling back, because they're going to be a massive pain in my arse to deal with. But in the thick, dry forest of Anatolia, the Bulgarians and Byzantines battle it out. The battle for the Balkans, the battle for Anatolia, the battle for the East begins. My cavalry seems to be okay against their peltasts, or basically like Vilete units. Okay, and we just need to get swordsmen, as we outnumber them so much, to pick a unit and focus and help out. But already they're buckling from behind and from the front there as well. We haven't even got too much surrounding tactics going on. But the Byzantines seem to be running away already, with their tails between their legs. For now, fleeing back to the island's city of Rhodes might be a legitimate strategy for them. Boriel, the Tsar of Bulgaria, leading from the front. The Bulgarian swords, focusing on the Cataphractari, hacking and slashing. So after killing that general, they sort of got lulled into a bit of false sense of security. Maybe, but we are absolutely running through them. We're carving them up like carving a cake. And they're in a full retreat on the left-hand side. Fantastic. Only 3 or so remain. We can even start now, even though it's a little bit early on, to get my cavalry to start running down the captives retreating. My archers weren't useless in this fight, but they just never had a serious opportunity. There we go, victory. Because this is just the way they deployed, just the way where the fight broke out and the front line was. It didn't help us, which is kind of odd because, like, you'd think the AI would take a bit of a notice of foliage. The only positive to fighting in the trees, if you're like a Gaulic Germanic barbarian faction, to get like buffs fighting in the fucking shrubbery. Or you sort of want to pin down, you want to have a long slug fight and sort of have cavalry supremacy so you can rotate quickly in and out. Skirmishes, which they probably had more of, technically. You'd actually probably want to fight us and meet us on the open field. Oh my god. We just absolutely annihilated some poor bugger there. Destroying him. Crushing him into dust. And his unit. There mustn't be many more men to run down now. No. And a decisive one at that. 65. And we destroyed 1.2k men of Nicaea. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. We've managed to win the battle and will be adequately rewarded. Only 65 Bulgarians lost. We've smashed the garrison, but we do need to build some siege equipment up to take it. Boriel is now a 5-star commander. Oh, they've actually pushed further north as well. Okay, they're quite close to Ankara there. That's something we're going to have to watch out for. I'll send my brother further north to pin down. We don't want that that army moving about. We'll move my cousin Ivan Essen, who has a strong claim to the throne. We need to watch his ambition and political gains. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So our siege equipment in the south should be built on the coast, so we can auto-resolve this one out and take another crucial trading port city. The more control we have in the Bosphorus, the better. And we can sack for 122k. And the good thing about fighting Orthodox factions in the Byzantines is we don't have to deal with the Pope first of all, so we're going to make a hell of a lot of cash, moolah, and we can use a lot of these buildings. The AI doesn't get too many negative debuffs, so there's no point of having crazy tier stuff, so we're going to need to get rid of the higher stuff with negative consequences. But unfortunately, Wallachia still pesters me in the north. Okay, guys. Welcome to the top of the turn. Autumn 1242 AD. Boriel, after taking his settlement, can now push up. I'll move him further north to take the new Byzantine capital. I don't want to push him all the way nestled under the city. I just want him to help us out in the auto-resolve odds, just to diversify the casualties when we take them. 87k against theirs. Boom. Not 87k. 8.7k. Let's loot and occupy. And we're going to be able to use a lot of this stuff as well. Nicaea want peace? Whoa. They're going to give us 10k though. How much would they give me? You're joking. Oh, I'm nearly tempted to accept that. 20,000? I'm going to betray them, but sure, why not? Oh my god, why would they offer me that much? Okay, so we've had a short peace against Nicaea. We've essentially bankrupted them. Now, can we just rejoin the war, Venice? No, they're really not interested. What about you, Trebizond? They're at war with Trebizond. No, damn it. Well, we're allies with the Turks. Let's just war deck them. I reckon the Turks are going to stay with us. They usually do, the AI. Especially first time around. Right, who you got? Oh, come off it. What? Are you serious? Now, well, looks like we're going to be spending the next episode dealing with the Sultanate of Rum. Bulgaria is at war with the Turks. Crap. They've actually got a fair bit of territory here, and we're still at war. They've actually got 2 full stacks on the border in Ikonia and in Ankara. And an army's pushed further north there. Okay, you might need to go back, my brother. Threats. Technically, he's not the faction leader anymore. I did give it to my son, who's now come of age. He's actually in the north. He's the governor of Wallachia. Building up a military force. He doesn't have the command attributes just yet to lead his own army in the east. But we've got a massive war breaking out. But to be the dominant force in the east, the one true Eastern Roman Emperor, we probably have to go toward the Turks anyway. We still need 18 settlements, so we're probably better. We're going to head that way anyway. Just fighting a 2-pronged war makes things slightly more difficult, but so be it. Luckily for me, they didn't have too many allies on side, but it was interesting that Trebizond was at war with them. And they're still at war with Venice. Poor buggers. So we're sieging them out now in the south. We're holding our border with the Turks. We might try and push to Ankara. Iconian is the capital. You'd think Ankara is, or Ankara is. Normally. Maybe they lost it or something. Anyway, looks like the Byzantine Emperor is inside. So we'll deal with him, only losing 1 unit there. And another city bites the dust. 15k, thanking you. God, so much of this stuff is so expensive to repair. We might as well break some of it down. Or most of it. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So, the Byzantines have fled back to their only city, Rhodes. However, to make things easier in the crossing to the Colossus, we're going to have to take a Turkish settlement here. So, we've officially shed blood against the Turks. We outnumber them 5-1. And with Bordiel, we've been successful. But unfortunately for me, a lot of these Eastern Turkish buildings we cannot use. Now Bordiel, even though he's a little bit with it, he should be able to block the porter roads for now. Start incoming supplies. And what's that make the auto resolve now? Because roads, I'm trying to think, where's the, there. Roads isn't the best of summers. I'd nearly take that. We can get them over and done with. Yeah. Let's finish off the Byzantines. 1 unit was only lost anyway. And we'll loot and occupy. And that's it, I think. I think she's all over Red Rover. Have they been destroyed? No. But they've run out of territories. They're rotting away in the north. Michael is now the emperor. 76 years of age as well. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So, we've taken a huge chunk of coastal western Anatolia. Boreal has replenished and convalesced. It's time to deal with the Turks. We're going to push to Iconian, their capital. Sultan Selim is inside. And then we'll push for Ankara as well. We'll bring in additional reinforcements where we can. Alright, the siege equipment has been built in Iconian. And we're going to be able to deal with the Turks. And Selim is still inside. Another victory against the Turks, and then we'll siege out Ankara, the capital. Now, culturally a most significant Turkish city, apart from Constantinople, modern, I guess. Natural causes. Oh no! Unfortunately, guys, Boreal has passed away. 68 years of age. 15 regions we're at now. His firstborn legitimate son from a Croatian mother has come of age. All hail Svetislav of Bulgaria. And he has a daughter as well. Balen is his son. Oh, that's a shame. He didn't get to see the uniting of the East. 68 years of age. All hail Boreal. Put a rip. Put an F in the comments. Now, guys, unfortunately, on that note, it is time to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for episode 6 of the Bulgarian series coming soon. We have the siege of Ankara coming up, and we should be able to forge in the decisions and mission objectives the Bulgarian Empire. We will be the unofficial rulers of the Eastern Romans. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.